Hello everyone. In the last lecture, we have seen the number system and the first part of number system, that is types of numbers. So there are different types of number we have seen in last lecture or last video. So in this video, we are going to see next point, that is divisibility test. Okay. So divisibility test, what is meant by divisibility test? Suppose a number is given like 2305 and whether it is divisible by 3 or not. If I have to check whether the given number is divisible by 3 or not, so how can I check it? So for that I have a divisibility test for number 3 or for every number. So without directly dividing with the 3, there are some rules, or we can say shortcut tricks, with the help of which we can decide whether the given number is divisible by a particular number or not. Okay, so let's start with 2. So first is divisibility test of 2. So which number we can say is divisible by 2? So all the even numbers are divisible by 2. All the even numbers are divisible by 2, or the numbers which have unit digit, either of these numbers 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So if a number has either one of these unit digit, then we can say the given number is divisible by 2. So it is quite simple. Next, divisibility by 3. So divisibility by 3 means let's say a number 6345, and I have to check whether this given number is divisible by 3 or not. So what should I do? So for that I have to know what is the divisibility test of 3. So first I will write the divisibility test of 3. So divisibility test says that if a number is divisible by 3, then the sum of all its digits is divisible by 3. If a number is divisible by 3, then the sum of all its digits is divisible by 3. Okay, means what? A number is given, so let's check the sum of its digits. So sum of digits is 6 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. So 6 plus 3 9, and again 5 plus 4 9. So 9 plus 9, so addition is 18. If the sum of digits is divisible by 3, 18 is divisible by 3, is it? Yes. If 18 is divisible by 3, then the given number is also divisible by 3. Okay, so it is very simple. Again, if a number contains the digits like this and the sum of its digits is divisible by 3, when the sum of digits is divisible by 3, then the given number is also divisible by 3. One more example we can take. So example number 2. So 5,72,436, quite big number. Okay, so we have to check whether the given number is divisible by 3 or not. So what we do? So we do sum of all digits, that is sum of 5 plus 7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6. So what will be the sum? 5 plus 7 12 plus 2 14 18, 18 plus 9, that is 27. So sum is 27. So check whether the 27 is divisible by 3 or not. Yes, 27 is divisible by 3. Therefore, the whole number is divisible by 3. It is very simple. First, check the given number, then sum of its digits 5 plus 7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6, and the sum is 27. If the sum is divisible by 3, yes, sum is divisible by 3, then the whole number is divisible by 3. Okay, so it is the divisibility test of 3 and it is very important. Okay, I will make a star here. It is very important. Next, divisibility by 4. Divisibility by 4. So, if a number is given and I have to check whether it is divisible by 4 or not. So, what should I do? Let's say a number like this. Again, the same number. 5,72,436, and I have to decide whether this given number is divisible by 4 or not. Okay, so what is the method? What is the test? So test says that if the last two digits, if the number formed by last two digits is divisible by 4, if the number formed by last two digits of the given number is divisible by 4, then the number is divisible by 4. Means what? Last two digits, 36. Is 36 divisible by 4? Can we divide 36 with 4? Yes. Then the whole number is divisible by 4. Okay. So we have to check only last two digits. If the last two digits are divisible by 4, then the whole number is also divisible by 4. Let's say another example. 7,24,832. 7,24,832. So whether the given number is divisible by 4 or not. So what should we do? We check only last two digits. Last two digits are 32. So 32 is divisible by 4. Yes, 32 is divisible by 4. Then the whole number is divisible by 4. Okay, is here? Okay, next one. Divisibility by 5. Suppose a number is given 5,75,325, and the question is asked whether this given number is divisible by 5 or not. So what does the divisibility test says? If the unit digit means last digit of the given number is either of 0 or 5, then the given number is divisible by 5. Okay, if the last digit is either 0 or 5, then and then only we can say that the given number is divisible by 5. Let's say another example. Okay, now this number is divisible by 5 or not. So check the last digit. It is 4. So it must not be divisible by 5. Okay, you can check by dividing all this number. So it is not divisible by 5. Only the last digit should be 0 or 5. Okay, last digit must be 0 or 5. You check the table of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So last digit is either 0 or 5. Either 0 or 5. So what is the divisibility test of 5? If the unit digit of the given number is 0 or 5, then and then only the given number is divisible by 5. Okay, there should be 0 or 5. If instead of 4 there is 0, 20, 320, then the given number is divisible by 5. Okay, so we have to check only last digit. Next, divisibility by 6. divisibility by 6. So I will write here what is the divisibility test of 6. If the given number is divisible by 2 and 3, then the given number is also divisible by 6. If the given number is divisible by 2 and 3, then and then only the given number is divisible by 6. Okay, so let's take a number 236. Okay, 236, whether it is divisible by 6 or not. So what do we do? We check first it is divisible by 2 or not. So last digit is even, so whole number is even, therefore it is divisible by 2. And now with 3, so for 3 we know we do the sum of all numbers. So sum of all numbers, that is all digits, 2 plus 3 plus 6. So 5 plus 6, 11, and 11 is not divisible by 3. 11 is not divisible by 3. So the given number is divisible by 2 but not divisible by 3. In such cases, we cannot say that the given number is divisible by 6. So it is not divisible by 6. Here is AND 2 and 3. 2 and 3. The number must be divisible by 2 and 3, by both the numbers. Okay. So another example. 5436. 5436. So let's check the divisibility by 2 and 3. So it is divisible by 2? Yes, because last number is 6. So it is a even number. So it is divisible by 2. Then 3. So for 3 we have to check the sum. So sum 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6 is equal to 9 plus 9, 18. So 18 is divisible by 3. Therefore the given number is divisible by 3. Since the number is divisible by both 2 and 3, then we can say that the number is divisible by 6. So also divisible by 6. Because 2 and 3 are factors of 6. 2 and 3 are factors of 6. If the number is divisible by factors, then the number is divisible by 6. Okay? Next one. Divisibility by 8. Okay, there is no divisibility test for 7. We don't have divisibility test for 7. That's why the next number is 8. So here I write in short 2 and 3. Okay, next divisibility by 8. So for the divisibility test, I write here last 3 digits. Check last 3 digits. What does it mean? It is similar like 4. In the divisibility test of 4, what we see? If the number is divisible by 4, we can say if the last 2 digits are divisible by 4, then the whole number is divisible by 4. In the same manner, if the last 3 digits are divisible by 8, then the whole number is divisible by 8. For example, 2,72,864. So 2,72,864. So the question is, we have to check whether the given number is divisible by 8 or not. So check last 3 numbers, last 3 digits. So 864. 864 is divisible by 8 or not. So let's check. Divide with 8. 1, 0 and 8. So we can divide 864 with 8. Therefore the whole number is divisible by 8. Okay, the whole number is divisible by 8. So 4 and 8 are similar. 4 and 8 are similar. For 4, what we do? Last 2 digits, and for 8, last 3 digits. Okay, so 2, 4 and 8 are similar. For 2, what we do? Last digit only. Last digit decides whether the given number is even or not. If it is even, then it is divisible by 2. So check only last digit for 2, check last 2 digits for 4, and check last 3 digits for 8. So it is important because they are similar. So it is easy to remember 2, 4 and 8. Okay. So next, the divisibility test number 7. Divisibility by 9. I will write here, if the sum of all digits is divisible by 9, then the given number is also divisible by 9. Okay. If the sum of all digits is divisible by 9, then the given number is also divisible by 9. So it is similar like 3. It is similar like 3. Not same, it is similar. So for example, $72,36,252. So we have to check this number is divisible by 9 or not. So what does definition says? Sum of all digits. Sum of all digits. So let's do 7 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6 plus 2 plus 5 plus 2. So 7 plus 2, 9, 6 plus 3, 9, 5 plus 2 plus 2 means 9. So 9 plus 9 plus 9 is equal to 27. So the sum of all digits is 27, and 27 is divisible by 9. Therefore, the given number is divisible by 9. Okay, because their sum is 27. 27 is divisible by 9. Therefore, the given number is divisible by 9. Okay, so it is same as 3. Okay, so it is the divisibility test for 9. Again, it is important. And next one is divisibility test by divisibility by 10. So divisibility by 10 is very simple. Last digit or last number must be 0. Last digit must be 0. So a number is said that it is divisible by 10 only when the last digit is 0. So for example, 24,680. Is it divisible by 10? Yes, because last digit is 0. If the number is like this, 24,775. So whether it is divisible by 10 or not? No, because last digit is 5. So we need only 0, not 5. Okay. So the divisibility by 10 is very easy. Last digit must be 0. Okay. And the last one, and very important, divisibility by 11. So if the given number is divisible by 11 or not. So the definition is, if the difference between the sum of alternate numbers is 0 or 11 or 22 like this, then the given number is divisible Okay, the definition is, if the difference between the sum of alternate numbers is 0 or 11, 22 like this, then the given number is divisible by 11. For example, let's take an example. So this is one more example, 97,21,536. So we have to check the sum of alternate numbers and their difference. So alternate numbers are like this: 9, 2, 5, 6. So 9 plus 2 plus 5 plus 6. Okay, and remaining alternate numbers 7, 1 and 3. So 7 plus 1 plus 3 is equal to. So let's check. 9 plus 2 11, 5 plus 6 11. So 11 plus 11 is 22 and 7 plus 4 11. So 11. So sum of alternate numbers is 22 and sum of remaining alternate number is 11, and the difference between these two numbers is 11. Okay, so if the difference is 11 or 0, then we say that the given number is divisible by 11. Okay, so we have to solve the question like this. In the exam, we have been given one example, and we have to find out whether the given number is divisible by 3 or 6 or 9 or 11, etc. Okay, so thoroughly study these divisibility tests which we have taken now, and then practice some more questions. I will provide you the book and a PDF of the book, and you go through that book, so you will be able to solve more and more questions. Okay? So in the next lecture we will continue the next part of number 16, which is face value and place value of numbers. Okay, thank you.